fantasy football fans? I'm your host Hussein the Brain, and you're watching The Couch. It's week 8 of fantasy football, and we have a sale going on with all fantasy couch apparel. Make sure to go to fantasycouch.com/store and enter the promo code COUCH50. You'll get 50% off on all fantasy couch gear, free shipping, and free sunglasses with every shirt or tank purchase. Now that sale ends Wednesday, October 23rd, so make sure you get your orders in. I have a special guest about to come on, and he's going to discuss survival pool picks. So if you're in an elimination type game in your office and need NFL picks, pay attention.
What's going on, you guys? For all you who don't know me, I'm the co-founder and writer for Fantasy Couch, and I'm here to help you guys win your survivor pool. So let's just jump right into it. I got 4 picks this week, 3 locks and a sleeper pick, and 1 sleeper pick that you can see in my article on fantasycouch.com. My first lock of the week is the 49ers playing the Jacksonville Jaguars in London. It's a neutral site. San Francisco is looking really good, coming off a win against the Tennessee Titans, and I see them beating the winless Jaguars in London. My lock number 2, coming off a tough loss to the Colts, is the Denver Broncos playing at home against the Redskins. I think that's an easy victory for the Broncos. Third pick for this week, I got the New Orleans Saints at home against the Buffalo Bills. Saints are coming off a bye, and the Buffalo Bills have an inexperienced quarterback. I see the Saints coming out with the victory. And my last sleeper pick is the Dallas Cowboys over the Detroit Lions. The Lions are playing at home, but the Dallas Cowboys offense is going to put up a lot of points.
Those are some pretty good picks. I have one more pick that you may want to consider adding. What about the Seattle Seahawks over the Rams?
That's a great pick, Hussein. I definitely think the Seahawks are going to beat the Rams. The Rams are going to be overmatched with Sam Bradford out with the torn ACL. So I think the pick would be a lot better if the Seahawks were at home, but I definitely see them coming out with the win. Just to let you guys know, I come out with these survivor pool picks every week. So log on to fantasycouch.com to see my extra sleeper pick that I put in there for you guys. So make sure to check that out. And also to follow me on Twitter at Mike Mittal, #InTheCouchWeTrust.
Other than those weekly NFL picks Mike's going to give you guys, we have our weekly IDP articles, our fantasy woes, and stardom sit-ins. So make sure you guys check those out too. Without further ado, here's the waivers for this week. If you're looking for a bye week fill-in at quarterback, I like both Carson Palmer and Ben Roethlisberger. Look for both those guys to put up decent stats week 8. And if you have room to stash somebody on your bench, look at these guys. They're all coming back from injury. And here's my list of running backs. Chris Ivory, Mike James, and Zach Stacy are all great pickups for short-term and long-term purposes. Both Kendall Hunter and Anthony Dixon make for sneaky starts this week as they play Jacksonville. They're going to London, and I see the Niners running all day over the Jaguars. Also, if the game gets out of hand and the Niners have a huge lead, I see them taking Frank Gore out of there and resting him. Although I think Roy Halu's performance was not a fluke week 7, I do think he will be very inconsistent, but he's still worth picking up in deeper leagues. And here are the top 5 wide receivers on the waiver wire. Hakeem Nicks is very little value. He's been so terrible recently. And Ruben Randle's the guy who's stepped up in a major way. Other than Dez Bryant, Terrence Williams is the wide receiver to own on the Cowboys. Darius Hayward-Bay is going to have to step up now that Reggie Wayne is gone. The 2 tight ends I really like off the waiver wire are Jordan Reed, who I previously mentioned. And I also like Joseph Foria, especially if you're in a deep league or a touchdown-only league. He's going up against the Cowboys, and they've allowed a ton of points against tight ends in the past. The Saints are coming off a bye week, and they face the Bills. I like their defense as a good short-term and long-term pickup. Out of my top kickers, I really believe Hartley, Gano, and Crosby, all 3 of those guys will put up huge fantasy points this week, so pick one of them up if you need a kicker. Make sure you guys cop some nice fantasy couch gear before that sale ends. Go to fantasycouch.com/store. Also, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you won't miss out on any upcoming videos. I'll see you guys next week.